Hi everyone, welcome to Amari Educates, where mathematics is made easy. In this video, we're going to discuss about the Venn diagram. But before that, I would like to remind you to please subscribe and share this channel. Let's get it on. What's a Venn diagram? Well, the Venn diagram uses two basic shapes, rectangle and circle. Rectangle represents the universal set, while the circles represent the sets being considered. So I have here two sets, A and B. Okay, let's have more illustration. So what can you say about this illustration? It simply means that there are elements in set A that can be found in set B, or they have the intersection. What about this one? Do they have intersection? No. So there are no similar elements among or between set A and B. What about the third one? What can you say about this? All elements in set A can be found in set B, or we could say that A is a subset of B. Let's have our first example. Use the Venn diagram to illustrate the relationship of the following sets. Our universal set contains the elements 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and set A has 1, 2, 3, and the elements of B are 2 and 4. I draw this illustration because I have noticed that A and B has a common element, which is the number 2. So we're just going to place the number 2 as their intersection. Now, since we know their intersection, we're now focus first on A. What are the other elements of A aside from 2? You will see that I have 1 and 3. So I will put on the A 1 and 3. So if you go around this circle for set A, it contains 1, 2, and 3. What about the B? What else do I need to put on the circle on set B? If your answer is 4, you are correct. The answer is 4. Now after finishing A and B, we have to check or go back to the universal set. Check if all the elements from the universal set are already in. I have 1, 2, 3, and 4. What will I do with number 5? Number 5 will not be placed inside the circle. It will be placed outside the circle. Okay? Now, let's continue. Example number 2. Use the Venn diagram to illustrate the relationship of the following set. The universal set contains all odd numbers from 1 to 15, while elements of A are 1, 3, 5, and elements of B are 7, 9, 11, 13, and 15. Okay? I have this illustration already because I have noticed that set A and set B doesn't have any similar. So we could just put all elements in A here, which is 1, 3, 5, and elements of B here. After that, we finish A and B. Check the universal set. The universal set are set of all odd numbers from 1 to 15. So let's check first the set A and B. I have 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, and 15. All the odd numbers are already here, so we were not going to put anything outside. So this is our Venn diagram. Illustrate A prime using the Venn diagram. If you forgot how to get the A prime, it is simply determining what is not in set A. So if you want to learn more about this, please check the link below this video. So it looks like this. Okay, so our concern is to find A prime. So A prime is meaning outside of this circle. So using shaded region, we could say that this is the illustration for the A prime. So this shaded part is our A prime. Okay? Next, illustrate A intersect B using the Venn diagram. So the intersection of A and B from the discussion a while ago is this part. So if we're going to illustrate that, it will look like this using shading. Okay? Next, illustrate A minus B using the Venn diagram or the difference. So what we're going to do is to remove all the elements in B that can be found in A. So I'm going to subtract this part of B. So what's remain are this part only of A. So in the illustration, it will look like this. So remove all elements that you found in B or in A. Okay? Illustrate A union B using the Venn diagram. A union B means obviously we're going to put these two together. So our illustration will look like this. Easy, right? Okay. Let's have more. Illustrate A intersecting B, then union with C using the Venn diagram. So it looked like this because we had three sets involved. The first one we have to check are the intersection of A and B. So we have to focus here. So the intersection of A and B looks like this. Once you already have the intersection of A and B, you check now with union with C. Meaning I will put this and this part together. So it looks like this. Okay. So all already set. So this time we're going to check if you understood the lesson. So what we're going to do now is to check the following question. Okay? Problem number 1. Use the Venn diagram to illustrate the relationship of the following sets. The universal set contains 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and A contains 2, 4, 6, and B are 4, 6, 8, and 10. Start the time. Time is up. This is how the illustration looks like. Okay. Next. Use the Venn diagram to illustrate the relationship of the following set. The universal set is the set of integers from 1 to 8. Set A contains 2, 4, 6, 8, and set B contains 1, 3, 5, and 7. Let's get started. Time is up, and the answer is like this. They don't have common. Next, illustrate the prime of the union of A and B using Venn diagram. Okay. Time is up, and the answer is like that. Okay, now Let's continue with our next one. Illustrate B minus A using the Venn diagram. Okay? Time is up. And it looks like this. Let's have more. Let's check if we have more. Problem 5. Illustrate A intersecting B intersecting C using the Venn diagram. Time is up. And this is the answer. Thank you once again for watching this video. Again, please share and subscribe with this video. Remember, sharing is caring. Have a nice day, everyone.